Definitely one of the hottest releases from Breitling for this year is this guy, the Breitling Aerospace B70 Orbiter. And I have my hands on it. Big thanks to Saltzman's in Rhode Island. Thank you, Richard, for sending this over for me to check it out so everyone else can check it out too. Check that out. They even put a piece of the orbiter balloon that circled the planet in the watch. That is wild. That's a piece of the balloon. That's crazy. So let's get into it. I am going to, at some point in this video, pop in some outside shots because this dial is pretty special. It's like kind of metallic looking. There's orange, but with red hues, and it's a beautiful dial. It's a beautiful watch, and it has a lot of tech, which I am not going to get into how to set it up or anything like that. It is already set up for my time zone, but it does some other functions. I'm not going to get into it. There are a ton of already really good videos out there showing very quickly how to set the alarm, and you can hear it and everything like that. Just go Google that. Like I'm telling you, we're a minute in. This is not the video. This is a video just kind of showing the watch, the size, the price, and my thoughts on it. That's it. That's all this video is. It is titanium. It is very light. In fact, with all of the links, it is 108 grams. That is a nice light watch for this size, for sure. And the size of the watch, I measured this a couple times. I'll measure it in front of you. Look at, we're off, we're on, we're zeroed. We're going to measure at the bezel is like 42 mil. Now, if we measure from like here to say here without that pusher, it's like 43. So can we call it a 42 and a half? Maybe? Because it's like 42 at the bezel, 43 at the case. Maybe we'll just call it 42 and a half. The lug to lug is a 52 millimeter. Love that new case design where they kind of chamfered it out in there. You have that relief with the texture in the case going on in there. The thickness is 13.4 millimeter. You can see that crystal is chamfered, flat, and just slightly proud of the bezel, minus those rider tabs. The lug opening, 22 millimeter. The lovely angled Breitling bracelet does taper down to 18 millimeter, and you have this great fold-over clasp. Very simple, easy to use, and it has a toolless on-the-fly quick adjust. One of the better ones with a ton of range on that thing. Super easy to manipulate and adjust. Sizing these bracelets, a little interesting. You have to take off more than you think. So if you can, I would say just go to an authorized dealer and get the full experience of purchasing there and have them size it up for your wrist. You can do it, but you might bugger it up or something like that. Allow the pros to do it on this one and just enjoy the great fitting of the watch. 6.5 millimeter signed push-pull crown. This watch has 100 meter water resist, and it has about a 2-year battery life. Again, if you're looking to get your battery changed, don't just take it anywhere. I say take it to your authorized dealer, because check out this case back. You got that balloon piece in there. You got that proprietary hardware. Don't just take it anywhere. Take it to your authorized dealer. If you're not within driving distance to Richard, Evan, and the crew at Saltzman's, get a hold of them, mail it in, insured, all that stuff. Get the battery changed, have it sent back. You know it's authentic. It's the correct battery. They'll reset it for you, and it'll be good to go. Water resistant, all that good stuff. Just when you're purchasing this watch, make sure you know what you need to do to maintain it. So let's pop it on wrist. We'll see what it looks like. Here's the little hang tag that comes with it. The retail price in this configuration is $4,900. You can get it on the rubber strap for, I think, a $200 price break. But you really want this one on the bracelet. Unless you're like dead set against the bracelet on a watch, the Breitling bracelet drape is just better than some. That's for sure. It is very nice. And you can see there, it looks great, feels great on my 7¼ inch wrist. Now you do have that 52 millimeter lug to lug. It's not extended by the bracelet at all. Or if it is, it's very subtle because it comes down so far. So I think there's a little bit of room here. I think you could go down 7-inch, maybe just under 7-inch wrist, and you could still pull this watch off on the bracelet for sure. Maybe even less with the rubber strap. You have a 60-click bi-directional titanium bezel here. Traction on the rider tabs. So you have that option. So now let's check it out in natural light. I'm just in my backyard. I don't want to go too far out because it is kind of breezy today. You might pick up some of that wind. But we have beautiful fall colors. And this watch really just ties in with all of that. But you can see how great that AR coating is on the Breitling watches. That should be on top and bottom. But check out that dial. It is just beautiful. Love the applied cardinal positions with the Breitling winged logo at the 12. So there we have it, guys. One of the better Breitling watches, in my opinion. Let's loom it up and check out the loom. Turn the lights off. And I really hope to get more Breitling in on the show from Saltzman's. I think they make some of the best luxury watches out there. There's your loom shot. It's not incredibly intense, but it is plenty adequate. And we have a backlight feature just by pushing that crown in. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next vid.